Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time coming or joining, you're welcome. If this is your second, third, fourth time or more coming, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Success Okani and yeah, you're welcome. Okay, today I want to talk about I don't think it's a sensitive topic, but it's something that I think we should be reminded about as we go through life every day, especially since we relate with other humans, like we live with other people, we do things with other people, people do things for us, we do things for them, and all of that stuff. I think this is a very important topic, and it's going to be on gratitude. The angle I'm going to be coming from today is the angle of ingratitude. Now, okay, one thing that some people do not know is that sometimes what blocks their blessings, like some of their blessings at least, is ingratitude. And this one is not even to God. Now let's leave that one. Like that's another topic. Let's not leave it, but it's another topic. I'm talking about like humans. You remember that I said, we go through life living with other people, doing things for them, they doing things for us, and all of that stuff. So this is going to be about, our relationship with humans and how gratitude comes in and how ingratitude affects these things too. Yeah, so like I said, some people do not know that ingratitude is like one of the reasons, or is even a major reason why they miss out on some blessings from people, or let's say some favors from people, because it's God that blesses and God that favors. But you get the point, like people doing things for them and all of that stuff. Things that as much as we shouldn't be doing things because we want people to thank us, that shouldn't be like why we should do things. We should do things because we want to do them and because we should do them. Like we should help our fellow humans and all of that stuff. The fact still remains that we are humans with feelings, right? And ingratitude is a huge turn off. Trust me, I'm going to tell a story that explains this point of mine. For instance, myself, I don't do things for people because I want them to thank me. But when I do things and you don't even appreciate it at all, it sends a message to me that you don't, it's none of your business. Like it's nothing, right? So for me, I would rather, as much as I'm not doing it for you to thank me, honestly, but I would rather give that thing or do that thing for somebody else who would appreciate it and who would see the value in that thing than for you who cannot appreciate it. So yes, we're not doing things for people to thank us, but when people do not do the basic things, even children are taught the five magic words: please, excuse me, sorry, thank you, pardon me. You know, thank you is a very, very important. It's a magic word, just like that song says, right? So, um, if you do not know how to be grateful, and nobody's even saying, "Oh, come and roll on the floor to thank anybody." No, it's just simple. When people do things for you, actually thank them genuinely. Thank you. A sincere thank you goes a long way in determining if that person will continue to do that thing for you or not, even if it's a one-off thing, right? So the intention, now let me balance it here. The intention of the doer or the giver is not for you to say thank you, but thank you is important. Your intention for saying thank you is not so that they will do something else for you. But the truth is that if you're grateful, when something else comes up, you come to mind. Like you come to mind or not. It doesn't mean that you will always come to mind, but it's just simple stuff. When people do things for you or give you things or just render something to you, say thank you. I'm going to say, I'm going to tell a very little story. So last year I learned this AI thing where you know you generate AI pictures, and I learned it with money actually. And so I knew how to do it, and I was doing it for people collecting money, like doing it for money. And there were some people I was doing it for free for actually, but majorly I was doing it for money. And then I even taught some people, and actually they paid for it. Right. So I remember that one of the persons I did it for free came to me. I was like, oh, I should please generate these pictures. And I was like, oh, why not? And so she sent her pictures for me to generate the AI pictures. for her. And so I did all of that generation. I generated all the pictures I wanted to generate for her. And so by evening or so, when I wanted to send her the first set of, because this thing, the way it worked was, besides just generating the pictures, right, when you generate the pictures, they will come with their watermarks, like with the watermark of the app you're using to generate. So you had to remove the watermark, and that was another process entirely. It was quite some work to do, and I was not so free at the time. I was quite busy, so I had done a little bit of that watermark removal to an extent, but I had not done for every picture. So by evening, I had sent her the pictures without watermarks. I had removed their watermarks, but the rest I had not removed their watermarks. And my plan was, when I was less busy, I was going to remove their watermarks and just send her the rest of the pictures. And so when I sent the first set of pictures to her, hey, it was as if, even if you pay, see, I'm of the belief that even if you pay for something, still say thank you. Thank you is such a basic but important thing to do, to say, right? So I mean, when I sent her the pictures, she was like, no, no, thank you at all. But even the words she spoke were not. Now the pictures were actually fine. Even if they were not fine, still say thank you. But they were actually beautiful, right? So the way I was like, what's going on? I think she said okay or something when I sent her the picture. I think she just said okay, like no form of oh thank you or anything. And I was like, so, and I had other people who told me to make free pictures for them, and I'm like, with what she did with her response, I just told myself I was not going to remove the watermarks from the other pictures. I was just going to channel that energy into creating for the other people. And that was what I did. I didn't send her the rest. Call me petty, but it just didn't make any sense. So I didn't send her the rest of the pictures. I just let her have the ones I'd sent. And that was it. And it was just in my head somewhere that this person is a very ungrateful person. And you look at it in the bigger picture, like if it was another person, somebody who could actually do more for you, and they did something for you at first, and you just did as if it was nothing. I don't think they would do it for you again, except maybe God instructed them to, or they just want to go ahead, and that would be it. But on a normal day, on a normal day, nobody will feel good that they did something for you and you couldn't even as much as say genuine thank you. Just thank you. Just thank you. Genuinely, right? My story is just to say that sometimes people, just because of their ungratefulness, block some things from coming to them just because they cannot be grateful. Just simple gratefulness. I see gratefulness as a big deal. Like, it's such a big deal, you know. Somebody does. I remember my friends usually say, I can thank somebody 100 times. But the thing is, even if it's 5 naira that somebody gave you or did for you, or something you can consider a very small thing, as long as somebody rendered something, a service to you, or gave you something, or just did something that made your life easier or more enjoyable, whatever, in whatever shape, form, or size, as long as somebody did something for you, say thank you. There's no, I mean, what would it take you to genuinely say thank you? Nothing. Genuinely say thank you, right? So don't be the one to block some blessings from coming to you. I'm not saying that, all of the blessings will be blocked because you cannot say thank you. No. I'm saying that there are some that you should have had, if not that you were ungrateful. Maybe that person would have done more for you. Somehow you would have just been able to attract more stuff just because you were grateful. But because you were not grateful, it didn't come to you. Or if, aside getting anything or not, anything further or not, just saying thank you is a basic but important thing that I think everybody should always remember. So if you're somebody who is not such a grateful person, I think you should start consciously working on it. You understand? You actually want to be grateful, but somehow start consciously working on it. That you want to be a more grateful person, right? Even to your fellow humans. It's so important. So important. Okay, see you in the next video. Bye. If you've not subscribed to this YouTube channel, please do well to hit the subscribe button. Also, like this video. Drop your comments on your thoughts. What do you think about this topic that I just spoke about? Share this video, and see you in the next one.